ahead and use them. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Gesundheit.
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Marvel Legends Gamerverse Psylocke versus Thanos. Now, I was one of the lucky few to get my pre-order through the Target app. No issues at all. Didn't get my order canceled, and it delivered in a couple days. Pretty painless, but I guess I'm in the minority with that scenario, or at least that's just, you know, the loud ones are the ones, you know, complaining. But so I've been pretty excited to get this set. So I mean, if you guys have been paying attention to my reviews, Marvel Legends is just something I've slowly dipped my toes into Marvel Legends. So I didn't have a representation of either of these figures, so I was happy to get this pack just for both of them. The Thanos, like, you know, the head, like the crown or whatever that everybody doesn't like, yeah, I get that. It's not, you know, perfect, but it's cool to have a Thanos. And one of the big things that I was wanting to build was like a game representation for my Marvel Legends. A lot of that first was for the X-Men arcade game and a little bit of the X-Men animated series stuff, and then now they're doing this Gamerverse Marvel versus Capcom stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty tickled on all these releases. So let's start off. First thing first, let's take a look at the box. And I mean, look where the turntable stopped. Like this cool, just like digitized art of Psylocke. Here's the front of the package. Psylocke versus Thanos. Opposite side, we got Thanos. Top of the box just says Marvel Gamerverse. Bottom of the box has your barcode and legal stuff, and then parts count. In the back of the box, like, they're doing everything they can not to say Marvel versus Capcom with the you know, the team ups. But then there is a little bio on the top. It says, armed with her psychic blades, the telepathic mutant Psylocke battles the mad titan Thanos. So yeah, let's get to unboxing and take a look at the figures. Actually, let's get the table out of the way to give us a little bit more room. And then tilt the camera down a little bit. And cut the tape. So it looks like there is a cardboard tray holding this. Oh yeah, with the actually that's kind of a cool little background to use. I think I might use this for the review area right now. Alright, so here's the coffin, and then here's all their accessories. Oh, Thanos comes with a snack bar. Interesting. Pops out easy enough. Last thing we need to get out is her hands. Oh, there goes Thanos. So, yeah. Alright, so first thing, let's take a look at Thanos. A nice grin. Let's go over his articulation. So his head can go down that far, come back that far, a little bit to look up. You can kind of do the sideways and then full 360. Shoulders. Oh, did you see that? Damn, popped out real easy. So shoulders are actually on a ratchet. Interesting. That's the first time I've handled a big figure where they've done that. Bicep swivel, kind of. So it's kind of like how the Maximum Hulk was. Like this isn't like the arm can swivel, but this is like its own piece. So you get that limited bicep. Like that's the furthest it goes. And it does have a wrist swivel, and the wrist can go out that far and in that far, so not a whole lot. Deep crunch to the backwards and a little bit forward. It does have a waist rotation. The overlay covers the cut, so that's kind of nice. Let's see, legs can go up about that high, and they can go back not at all. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, you can get 90 degrees, and no boot swivel, and then his feet can go back that far, can go forward that far, and then he's got a rocker. So Thanos comes with one accessory. He comes with a snap hand with the Infinity Gauntlet, or the Infinity Stones. I just hit the floor. that's cool. Set him aside. And then we'll go over what everybody came to see. Psylocke. And let's get a close-up look at her head. The goods. She's very curvy. I like the highlights on her hair. I don't think the camera's picking them up. It's nice. So let's go over her articulation. So her head can go that far forward, and then it's limited by her hair on how far back. A little bit of side to side, and then can go 360. She does have a little bit of butterfly shoulders. Shoulders can go up to there. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow for a really good bend. Her wrist, she has wrist swivel, and there's a little bit, it's bending good. She has the upper torso cut. It's kind of limited. I mean, you can go back. All right, stop drooling. You can go back like that. And then her ab crunch, though, the lower ab crunch, she can get pretty deep. Thighs can go out to here. They can go this far forward, that far back, not really anything. The thigh swivel is just above the knee. And then she has a double jointed knee. Ankle can go to here, can go that far forward, and it has the rocker. So a decent range of articulation. And stock, she has a fist and almost sword wielding hand. So here's the look at her other head with her hair flooshed out. So let's put that head on and see what kind of if we have additional articulation. So no, because how that hair lays, it's still, she really can't look back. So let's take a look at her other accessories. So she has a pair of 2-finger hands. Smell my finger hands. And then she has an open palm hand. Her effects pieces, she has like her little psionic like crown. And then she has a pair of these effects. And then she has one psionic blade effect. So yeah, that is all for the accessories and the figures. So let's do some posing. Alright, let's do some size comparisons. Here is the Marvel Legends ROM. Let's see. Jada Toys Guile. Classified Baroness from the Haslab Rattler. And just because he made a cameo in the posing section, Maximum Hulk. And let's move on to final thoughts. Alright, so here's my final thoughts on this 2-pack. I really, what can I say? Thanos is okay. Psylocke is the highlight of this set. The curves they gave her, call me a perv all you want, but the curves, she looks nice. She feels nice. I'm glad to have a Psylocke for my collection. Thanos, he's kind of a brick. Like, he doesn't have a whole lot of really good articulation. I don't have a Thanos, and I mean, you know, my whole thing with Marvel Legends is I just kind of been dipping in the line, and a lot of it was I wanted like an X-Men team, and then I'm kind of like I want video game stuff, and this is video game stuff. So it might not be like the horns might look funky on this Thanos, but I mean, I'll take it. I mean, the biggest thing with him is articulation. Then if you notice in the posing area, like his arm just popped off, just putting a little torque on it. So other than that, I mean, it feels good. I mean, it's kind of nice, like they put this slit and this skirt overlay, but he doesn't have a whole lot of articulation to begin with, so I don't know really how much that helps. But I mean, yeah, I mean, the main thing is it's this set was, you want a Psylocke, and what I don't really care for on Psylocke is these effect pieces. I have to look. There's not a real clear-cut way to put these in her hand. I mean, it looks like there's like a thing right here for her wrist, but then her fingers really don't fit in it that well. So maybe I have to check somebody else's review on seeing how those stay on there, because they really don't stay that well if you put them like that. So I'm still kind of figuring out how these effect pieces go on. Other thing kind of a knock to her, so she has one fist hand. Well, typically her psionic blade she uses with a fist. Well, you don't have a fist for the other hand, so you're kind of limited on what hand you can put her psionic blade on. The caveat is her other hand is a grip hand, and when I was doing the posing, I took one of Deadpool's swords and put it in her hand. So it sucks that she doesn't have two fists and she has a grip hand but nothing to grip in it. But I mean, all in all, if you are like a gotta have them all type people, or like me who's just kind of getting into Marvel Legends, I recommend getting this set just for Psylocke alone. It sucks you have to buy a 2-pack, but I didn't mind. But that's me, because I didn't have either. I didn't have a representation of either of these characters. So, but yeah, that's all I have. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment, share this video. Then also, if you could, check me out on these social sites. I'm on TikTok, X, Instagram, and I'm on Facebook page. It's all at Talib1980_collects. There'll be barcodes you can scan at the end of the video, so if you could check those sites out as well and give me a follow on them. I'd greatly appreciate it. And thank you all for watching. Take care. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.